So we have that A is 2 inches and B is 8 inches in a right triangle with standard labeling. And we need to find all 6 trigonometric function values of alpha being opposite side A. We're going to have to find the hypotenuse using the Pythagorean theorem. 2 squared plus 8 squared is c squared. That's 68. So the hypotenuse is square root of 68. But, I noticed that this is even, this is even. So this is sort of twice the 1/4. And if we do the 1/4 triangle, we get 17. 1 squared plus 4 squared is 17. So 68 is divisible by 4. And not just that, but it's 17 times 4. And that will matter because we should probably reduce the fractions. We're going to get a lot of even numbers. So I think it's important here to simplify because there is going to be cancellations. All right, let's see. So we have to find all 6 trigonometric function values. Sine alpha is opposite over hypotenuse. So that's opposite is 2. The side opposite alpha is 2. Hypotenuse is 2 times square root of 17. 2 cancels out, and we have 1 over square root of 17. Or we can rationalize it by multiplying both numerator and denominator by square root of 17. Then this will become square root of 17, and this will become 17. Usually as final answer, this seems to be simpler to me. Officially, this is not simplified, but I think this looks simpler. This is the number that if you square, you get 1 over 17. That's a little bit trickier to square, but we'll see if. So the question is, will MyOpenMath accept if we enter something theoretically not simplified because the denominator is irrational? Yeah, we're good. But the key actually says, states the official value. So we're covered either way. So now let's go for the cosine. Cosine alpha is, well, alpha is here. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So that's 8 over 2 times square root of 17. Cancel out the 2, and we get 4 over square root of 17. In fact, we would get the same answers if we just scale down to the triangle that is 1/4 root 17. You see, we would get 1 over root 17 and 4 over root 17 for sine and cosine. But that's okay. We'll just pretend we didn't notice. So tangent alpha, from here it's 1/4, from here it's 2 over 8. Tangent alpha is the opposite side divided by the adjacent side. That's 2 over 8, which is 1/4. And now for the reciprocals. So the reciprocal of sine is cosecant. Cosecant alpha is the reciprocal of, see, this one is nicer again. This is easier to handle, take the reciprocal. The secant is the reciprocal of cosine. That will be square root of 17 over 4. And the reciprocal of tangent is cotangent. 4 over 1 is just 4. So there we have it. Let's check. Let's check. We already entered this. So we had 4 over square root of 17 for the second one for cosine. And we had 1/4. So it's all correct. Oh, the second column is not the reciprocals. The second column is for approximate values. So we're not done. See, it's useful to read the question. So this was not asked of us. Instead, we're asked to find the approximate values. So 1 divided by square root of 17 is 0.242536. We can round up 56 to 60. The problem says accurate up to 3 or more decimals. 0.242536. Cosine alpha is, well, you know what? This is in the calculator, so I'm just gonna multiply this by 4. So that's pretty big. 0.97, 0.97014. So the sine alpha is 0.242536, and the cosine alpha is 0.97014, and tangent alpha, well, that equals to 1/4, or if you like decimal, 0.25. I doubt it's going to be decimals in the answers, but let's check it out. Let's submit it, and we got it right. Yeah, it is a decimal form. Okay. Thank you for watching.